Recording. Doing live. No, not Yu-Gi-Oh! Fallout. Fallout 4. And don't worry, to everybody who hates Fallout 4, we'll be getting to Fallout New Vegas soon. This year, I feel like. We'll go to New Vegas, and then we'll play through New Vegas forever, it feels. Or I'm sure. Alright, ta-da! We tweet this out. And then go here. That's one. Bah. Bah. Bah.
Now you have earrings.
I think they're just beautiful.
Oh my god!
Canteen on them.
Yay!
Stop!
Yep.
Alright. Load. Okay, where do I want to...
Sorry, can I just take off my uniform and go?
Yeah, it's quit save. Right?
That's what I do.
I don't want to go over there in my pajamas.
I go straight.
So you have two rainbow ones. Here you go. Now you can make two. Now you can have two earrings. You got it,
Okay, yep. Let's go.
dude. And like, I don't know what I'm gonna do with those ones. I thought originally I was gonna use them in this like meditative like prayer bead string, but then I thought, oh god, those are too big. So hey, I have a bunch of them. So why not spread the love? And
Now, do you work or are you in school? Or
no, I'm in training all the time because I'm learning things all the time, but I'm not in formal schooling.
So it's not like you're gone all day every day.
No.
See, I think that's what my thought process is. I'm gone so much during, and I always feel sorry for my cat even, but like I'm gone at least 10 hours a day, sometimes 11 hours a day, 4 days a week, and then on the weekends I'm doing stuff. So this would be nice. He'll have more company.
Can I have a chocolate?
I'll put Jody's on the.
Would you like a chocolate?
I'm good. Thank you. Oh, Trisha! You're really fun. Yeah.
All right, look, if you go in a skip and a jump, your car won't even get warm before you're there.
Oh.
Thank you. So I didn't know that. So
Jack
people,
was a fun.
oh, I know.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so what I found out is that pearls are actually not that expensive. Especially not if they're not round like people want.
Right.
And because those have the flat bottoms.
I have a girlfriend who makes.
Oh yeah.
See if she do a little black streak.
Alright, there we go.
All three of them could be
there's
like
a
at the end
shop.
of a little.
There's a gem and natural stone shop right up
Shit.
Wadsworth.
Probably should have fixed that before I started recording.
And
I don't remember what the building is, but
it's on the west side of the street, and you can get little chains for that, or little leather tongs, earring hookups. Yeah,
and they have more of those beads too. They have more of all. It's the sign on the shop reads bead, rocks, and gifts.
Oh, by the Aveda.
Yes, by the Aveda.
Right.
roll in there. Great.
I
Now
know.
when I'm feeling down, little
Aw.
colors always
All
cheers me
right.
up.
We'll take good care of your friend.
Let's set you up.
He's precious. He's
Hi,
beautiful.
Sky Blue.
Alright, let's...
Oh, your little dog is.
Alright, so... Let's see if
All
I
right,
can
have a good evening. Safe. Be safe. Hi there, baby.
So yeah, my boyfriend got a bird.
Stay away from my food. Hey, be careful. Don't knock his cage. Yeah, I got a bird.
Yay!
I got a bird. I got a bird, everyone.
Yay! Everybody, hey, I don't know, spam bird emojis.
Everybody
in the chat.
congratulate me. Now.
I was gonna say spam bird emojis in the chat.
Oh.
But I mean, that's kind of like, I'd be congratulatory. Ah! What the fuck? There. Alright, so I think I got what I need to repair my power armor. So let me go do that. And then we'll go back into the island. Right off, doggy. Right off, doggy.
Guns, ammo, and
This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth. All's quiet
There we go.
I have so much magicka, it's ridiculous.
Kinda wish I could get more stamina, but looks like I'm at my max for now. Or carry weight. Carry weight, stamina, same shit.
Is that your loved ones?
Yeah, that's all strength in that game, isn't it?
Yep. But I've already maxed out my strength, that's the problem.
You have? You've already maxed out your strength? What level are you?
Well, let me... I can't fucking see my level, apparently. Oh wait, here we go. I'm level 80.
Oh, that explains it.
Yep. Alright, so... Let me see if, let me find the Mariner real quick. And then I can get a quest from her.
You ever heard of Machete Mike?
Mariner.
Well,
Man, I gotta tell you, I was putting a lot of perks into
never thought
sneaky
it'd
shit.
happen in my life.
Yeah. Alright, well, looks like Mariner doesn't want nothing to do with me right now. Which means I can't fortify at the wall for here. Okay. Yes, that means it's finally time to, go see Arcadia.
This is Radio
But first things first, we got to, send our friend Codsworth off.
Stay safe out
And then bring Nick Valentine in, because bring Nick Valentine to Arcadia, or Arcadia, triggers some special dialogue, so I like special dialogue. So let's go. Oh no, tell me about your bird. Babe?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a little parakeet. He's really cute.
And he's you were talking with your with the person who gave him to you. So he's not gonna be like a squawker or nothing, is he?
No,
Okay.
he's a cute bird. Or that's what they said. He's a cute bird, not a squawker. We'll find out.
Oh boy. I swear to God, if it turns out that he is also a squawker like Elena's bird, I'm gonna be trying real hard to be accepting of it, but
Yeah, I get it. No guarantees.
mm-hmm. Then again, and Pocket is also real fucking traumatized apparently, so. Oh, I shouldn't really hold it against it, but it's hard not to when it just starts screaming out of nowhere.
Freedom broadcasting across the Commonwealth. All's quiet across the Commonwealth. Stay safe out there.
She traumatized her bird? What the fuck?
No, it was a rescue bird.
Hey,
I did.
Oh, jeez.
Codsworth.
So it had, like, avian PTSD or some shit it must have.
Yeah.
You can head home now.
Right then, sir. You know where I'll be should you require anything.
Avian PTSD.
I mean, I guess it's a thing. Let's put you at the red rocket truck stop. There you go.
Bird was abused. Who abuses a bird? My god.
I don't know, but apparently it, like, did some stuff to it. But, like, apparently the bird will just randomly start screaming and doing weird bird masturbation shit out of nowhere. Like, that's what they told me. Anyway.
What the fuck?
I don't know, life's crazy. People do crazy shit.
Alright, well, since I don't have to go anywhere anymore, and I'm done moving birds and cages and shit.
Time for the pants to come off?
Yeah, actually.
Hey! Attaboy.
Report at the moment. Stay tuned for updates.
Alright, let me go find my boy Nick Valentine.
Radio Freedom.
There he is. Alright.
To report. Stay safe out there, everyone.
Fuck. Ran out of stamina. Shit.
Ah! I hate it. That is honestly the worst in Fallout games when you're out of action points. Oh, fuck.
And then you just are just slogging in your way through like, ah, ah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's...
That's part of the reason why I got the ability to like run while over or encumbered. Or as our friend Will likes to say, over encumbered.
This is Radio Freedom.
I love Will so much.
All across the Commonwealth.
He's a good boy.
Nothing new to report.
He was a good dude, and I feel really bad that drama with him and Yanina ended up splitting us up in the after a while there, because I was staying friends with Yanina, and Yanina was like, how do I put this? I was staying friends with Yanina. Will did not like that.
Hmm. That might actually be why he started talking to me more often. Because like before, when he was trying to get with Yanina, he would just always say that he would just always put her on the phone, and I'd hang up right away, and I'd be like, "Okay, you got your girl right now. I'll leave you alone."
Back in Diamond City.
Yeah, she was not his girl, and did not want to be.
Oh, Jesus.
And he was pining over her pretty hard. It was pretty sad to see him do it to himself, and there was just... And at some point, Yanina was like, well, something's got to give here, and so she left. And I get the impression that Will was pretty broken up about it, but now that he's, got a different relationship, he's getting engaged, and...
If I got it.
Yeah, that's
awesome. It's good to see that his life is working out well.
Yeah. It's been...
Because it wasn't looking great there for a second. It was looking like he was not going to get off the rocks there.
Right, and...
It was looking like Wyatt was going to be the one of us that made the most progress in the least amount of time. At least as far as learning how to work and deal with people went.
Yeah. Like,
of course, Wyatt really just minds his own business, and people like that about him.
Hmm. Of course.
Well, yeah. Yeah. Because, people like it when people mind their own business.
Yeah. Yeah, let me go ahead and give him my sniper rifle. Oh wait, no. Do I have an extra? No. Doesn't look like it.
The Bobrov brothers.
You're tuned to Radio Freedom. All quiet, which is how we like it. Stay safe out there, people.
Hi.
Alright, and...
Hello.
Hi.
Hello, sweetie bird.
Alright, and doing that, and...
Leave the birdie alone, he said. Leave the birdie alone.
Hey, Scruffy, leave that bird.
He's telling me to leave the bird alone. Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, let's do it, Nick.
Yeah. The bird is Scruffy's friend.
This is... At least that's what the dog thinks.
Yes, that is exactly what he thinks. He's like, it's my friend.
Crazy things
We're gonna be friends.
Ought to be Diamond City.
Because I'm a dog and I want to be friends with everything.
I mean, it's a good quality to have. Much better to be positive than negative, right?
True.
Alright, let me... Alright, now, back to the island! And... Woo! That's gotta be fucking nuts. That's the Robo Brain. And like, do you think they took volunteers? Or is it said, hey, would you like your brain put inside a robot? Or Or did they take prisoners, or what? Because a lot of the companies in the Fallout universe are pretty fucking not on the up and up.
To say the least.
Right? Kitty! I saw Kitty. Hi, Kitty.
I love Kitty.
Alright, let's go to the to Far Harbor. Come on, Nick. Bye, Kitty.
Good morning.
How did I hear the chat when I'm halfway across the fucking water? What the fuck? Alright, I promise people we're getting to interesting stuff.
For Minutemen alerts.
Just had to do some last minute adjustments to things. Or, you know, this might just be a chill stream. Not everything has to be high stakes, you know?
Mm-hmm.
This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth. Nothing to report. Keep it tuned here for updates.
And away we go. Alright, just a couple more upgrades to my weapons, and then I can head out to Acadia.
All your medical and food
And out we go.
The island's restless. No good can come of it.
Alright, weapons workbench. Let's... Ah, crap, I don't have adhesive or aluminum. Fuck. Fence busters are fully upgraded.
waiting long for this world. Find my guns in the front, stock and back. Bait shot.
Stalker
This is
44.
Radio
Yes.
Freedom, broadcasting all day,
Damn it.
all across
I don't
the
have
Commonwealth.
anything to upgrade this shit.
Nothing to report.
I'm just be upset.
Stay safe out there, everyone.
Only Alan's got enough backbone to stand up to the children.
Fine. I'll come back. But for right now, let's
Get 'em while they're in stock.
let's head on out, people. Out into the great unknown. We got the violin playing, we got our robot detective by our side, and our doggy. By the way, I made it a point to use the mod that allows me to have both dog meat and another companion. Because, let's be honest, is there any better companion than your dog?
No.
Exactly. Although with the Automatron DLC, the robot Ada is pretty nifty because no matter what you do, Ada will follow you. So it's not like in this save, I sided with the Institute, and with some characters they're like, oh, you sided with the Institute, fuck you. Ada's just like, hey, you already saved my life, so you could burn this world to the ground and I'd still be by your side. Which
Wow.
yeah.
Well, I mean, she is programmed to be loyal to her human companion, and her programming recognizes that as you because her previous companion was killed and you saved Ada's life, so...
Yes, but even then, like, with Codsworth, if I do things that go against, I don't know, his programmed-in moral code, he gets all pissy. But with Ada, she doesn't have a moral code, it's just wherever Master goes, I go.
No, a moral code. Programmed moral code. You said immoral code, and I was like, what?
Ah, oops.
Yeah, I got you, babe.
Yay! Finally, someone who understands me. Like, Will and I can both attest to that's weird. We're both dating wonderful people. Oh, that like everything else could be great, but if your significant other doesn't understand you, that makes things suck a little bit. So I'm glad you understand me.
You know, I don't feel like you completely understand me all the time, but you do indulge me, and that's really the other half that I'm looking for. So
Yeah,
you're
like,
still doing just fine, babe.
like there will be points where like stuff that you say goes over my head, but you're so ecstatic about how like just explaining everything, and I did that because I did that way too. Oh, so I'll just be like, hey, yeah, I'm willing to learn and hear what you have to say, hey, because that makes you happy, and above all else, I want you to be happy.
Well, because you listen to me and you know what I want, and you get me things that I like.
Try to.
You're saying you'll try to, and so far it sounds like you're being very sweet, but we have no proof of that as of yet because California.
Fuck it, California! Fuck it up for everybody! Christ.
Yep, just blame California.
And when blaming California doesn't work, blame Canada, like the South Park people say. All right, time for that special dialogue.
Yay! A new hand touches the beacon.
You're just now finding Merdia's beacon?
No, actually, I found it a long time ago and left it where it was.
When I first climbed this mountain, above
I was like, I know that as soon as I pick that bitch up, it's gonna be like, so a new hand touches the beacon.
you've entered a place of clarity, understanding, peace. While you're here in Acadia, Synthkind welcomes you as long as you welcome us.
What are you?
I told you. I'm the old synth on the mountain. I know the plastic skin and tubes out the back can be unsettling.
Yeah, that's one way to put it.
But I want to ask you to...
I kind of wish
Oh,
you.
sweet, I got a word of power without having to fight anyone.
Well, in that case, I want a Nuka-Cola, some stim packs, Kasumi Nakano returned to her family, and a pony.
I see. I'm afraid some of those things I'm not in a position to give.
I love the sarcastic options.
She's safe and unharmed, and you're free to see her if you'd like.
Thank you.
Before you do, tell me, do you think Kasumi is a synth?
We're not answering any more questions until you play straight with us. Just who the hell are you, really? There's only one synth with that kind of face and a mind of his own. And I only...
Killing Dawn Guard members has never been more rewarding.
Nick? It can't be you.
Don't give me that. What are you trying to pull? I've never seen you before in my life.
Please. If you're
Hey, did you know that I finally have my I finally have the Daywalker perk from the Sacrosanct mod that allows me, well, as you might imagine, on its own with the Sacrosanct mod, Sacrosanct,
capable of independent thinking and judgment.
where was I going with this thought?
One of the Institute's experiments
Mods.
had to do with how
Vampires, daywalking vampires. I can recover stamina, magicka, and health in daylight as a vampire with this mod.
I was
Nice.
allowed to develop mine based on experience. But with you, they wanted to try transferring an entire personality into you. It took several attempts before the personality imprint worked.
Stay safe, people.
I saw you wake up not knowing who
Well, damn.
you were so many times.
I just got damn all 3 of them, didn't I?
Shit.
We were the only 2 prototypes they made. I literally saw myself in you. You were my brother, Nick.
You like good bones on you. Hip bone, left foot, right arm, right foot,
Brother, I'd remember.
That's where you'd be wrong.
left leg, right arm, another right foot, a skull,
There's only so much memory that can fit into the prototype.
another right foot, and another left leg.
Heard enough. I think you and I need to talk about this. Maybe not now, though.
We'll talk later.
9 a.m. here.
This is a lot to take in.
Nick, I don't need you to believe me.
Keep it tuned here for Minutemen
I'm just
Alerts.
glad to see you again. Whenever you're ready,
Radio Freedom,
I'll
voice
be
of the
here.
Minutemen.
Now, about young Kasumi.
Stay tuned for Minutemen
It's
Alerts.
important that you understand exactly why she's here. I asked you before if you think she's really a
Stanley,
If you could
Stanley,
indulge me
Contos.
with an answer.
This is
I was watching that episode of American Dad
She came here with that
earlier
very
today,
question, and the answer changes every
where Steve pays Stan. So Stan becomes Steve's bully, and then Steve pays Stan's middle school bully to bully Stan.
no.
That someone stripped her very identity from her and made her into something she isn't. I want you to understand that before you see her. She has a chance here to live as a synth, not hiding, not pretending to be something else. One more question, if you'll indulge me. You're here for Kasumi. but
Ja! Ah!
reason you came
This is-
with us. Tell me, are you a synth?
I'm a human being, not a synth.
Are you sure? I don't mean to question you, but what's the first memory you have?
Oh boy.
I was with my wife. We were getting ready for the day.
You're tuned to Radio Freedom.
I like to use powerful modded spells.
Sean,
This is
Across the Commonwealth. Stay safe out
and,
there.
well, a lot's happened since then.
But no memories before then? No child?
I like Blood Garden in particular from the Sacrosanct mod
First,
ooh.
because it's oh dude, it's terrible. So there's this spell called Blood Seed, and normally it's 16 damage per second for 10 seconds.
transfer
Blood Garden casts Blood Seed on all targets in an AoE, and instead of just doing the 16 damage, well,
places.
I have
Even some
various effects that increase the strength of my destruction spells. So these are not the base values, but these are what mine do.
Other explanations. Trauma, disease, the
So-
background radiation. They all take.
Yeah, and the Blood Garden is casts Blood Seed on all targets in an area of effect, and it does 10 more damage per second than the normal Blood Seed.
I've heard enough. Where's Kasumi?
It's nasty, dude.
Sounds like
nastiness.
Sounds like it.
You can see her whenever you like. Acadia is open to you. Feel free to walk the grounds. Introduce yourself to my co-founders.
Yeah, 26 damage a second is
Did you
brutal.
need anything else before you go?
Yeah.
Because that's in 2 seconds, that's like over 50 damage, and in 4 seconds, that's over
In
100.
the Institute.
That's quite an admission to make. I'm used to the Institute striking from the shadows. I'll say this to you. I'm not your enemy.
Huh. I was kind of hoping this would turn into a boss fight if I told him I was from the Institute.
As a
Upsetting,
scientist,
too.
can you not see the value of independent synth life? You have a chance here to witness how wondrous that could be.
Oh,
To do is do nothing. Don't tell your fellow researchers about us.
I'm gonna have to tell them shit. I lead the Institute.
Fine. I'll keep your secrets for now.
Thank you. Now, was there anything else I can do for you?
I should get going.
Of course.
Perhaps we're in there a long
Fallout 76 pissed me off so hard.
Stay tuned for
You
updates.
worry too much.
Sometimes I feel like you don't worry enough.
Ooh! Oh, this is interesting.
I'm coming.
I have the...
You stay right there.
Oh... I have the option then to tell the Institute. Oh! This could go so much differently than my previous playthrough. What do you think? Should I absolutely just fuck these people over and go to the men in white?
Yeah. Well, then.
Fuck them.
All will be fine.
Oh, this is gonna be fun. This is gonna be fun. Alright, so first things first, I gotta know Tata Kasumi, because that's the whole reason we're here. Alright. Nick! Come down here, boy. I do kind of wish you could watch these, because the sarcastic options are funny as fuck. Hey, Nick! 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 Nick!
Hey,
I'm all ears.
Nick.
What? Oh, sorry. Just got my head.
You ain't some kind of synth, are you?
It's a bit of a shock.
Nick with his fucking exposed robot face.
Family?
Nah! I don't know what you're talking about.
It's hard to deny it, Nick. The similarities are pretty obvious.
I spent a long time wondering if the Institute had made any other prototypes. If I was just a failure, or they gave up, or just plain got bored. I always thought I was just more of their discarded trash. I never thought of the possibility that someone wanted me out. Helped me escape. There's got to be some kind of proof out there. What really happened between me and Dima? I'd appreciate it if we could keep an eye out.
Of course, Nick. We'll find something.
Thanks. I know we don't have much to go on. Just keep me in mind if you find something that might give us some answers.
What? Did you do more deadly damage?
So one of my favorite things to do is use disease as a weapon,
Oh.
and my mods allow me to do that. The the hemomancy, the sangromancy, the blood magic, and the sacrosanct
Yeah.
mod adds a bunch of different disease AoE effects that affect both the living and the undead.
What's that you're working on?
Some nasty shit, I'm telling y'all.
We wore junk into something usable. Now, do you mind telling me what you're doing here?
I'm a detective. I was hired to find you.
You're a what? You came all this way
That's
for me?
You left without telling your folks why. You must have known they'd be worried.
Look, my mom and dad, I mean, those people that were taking care of me, they wouldn't want me back.
Broadcasting all
Not if
day,
they knew the
all
truth.
across the Commonwealth. All quiet here.
Kasumi, listen to me. You're not a synth.
Believe me, I've thought about that.
That's right.
How you can never really know.
That's what you get for acting to Mickey, Virginia.
There's so many questions.
what
I
happened?
thought if I just left, it would be easier for them.
I killed a vampire
Oh.
with
That conversation,
a blood magic spell.
I've been lying to you
Ooh.
this whole time. Your real daughter is dead and I replaced her?
You haven't replaced anyone. Kenji and Rei are still your parents.
I really wish that was true. If I wasn't a synth, things would be so much simpler. Acadia isn't what I thought it was. There's more going on here than just the refuge.
Yeah, there
I can't
is.
leave until I've gotten to the bottom of it. I've been running long enough.
Well, get ready to run more.
What kind of problem is there in Acadia?
It's a
Oh,
long
this is
story.
gonna be
I just
this is
have to
gonna be
figure out
evil
how
as
to-
fuck, and I'm ready.
Wait, you find things, track down answers. That's what you do, right?
Oh
That's
no,
why you came out.
I'm a
What
ghost.
if I told you that there's
I'm a
this
ghost.
big secret here on this island. Something way more important than just one lost girl.
All right, I'm listening.
Okay. Where to begin? You saw all those computers that Dima's hooked up to, right? They hold his memories or offload data from his brain. Or maybe some combination of both? Well, Faraday
Stereo!
some repairs on them. And
Stereo controls!
curious, there's like a century's worth of life experiences in there. And that's when I see it. Data models Dima has been making. One was the fog taking over Far Harbor. Another was a nuclear combination on the island. Plus, death counts. What if Dima is so open and welcoming because he's actually hiding something from us? A plan to wipe out the rest of the island.
We should get to the bottom of
Meh.
it. If Dima is putting on an act, we need to know.
Meh.
Meh.
I'll help.
Meh.
But that's not much to go on.
I know. I've been working on that, but I haven't had much luck. Dima, Faraday, and Chase had
It's sleepy.
a laboratory at the other end of the hall. Then they come out later
Wish you were
looking like
they're here so you could come
actually a
just.
storage space
I
right
wish you were here so you could cuddle me on my bed that I find much more comfortable than anyone else's bed.
I've also tried
And we could go bead shopping.
Oh.
Because I like beads. Yes, I could get some. We could get some moonstones and some labradorite
Eavesdropping on the next meeting
and
sounds like
some
the best.
pearls.
I'll see if I can find a way inside that room.
Okay.
Now is that because it's a
And
like one of those
come back as soon as
those
you finish.
special mattresses like a
One case to a new one.
I just got a nice ass foam pad on top of it. Is all.
okay. I thought it was like a Casper or a purple mattress. Those purple mattresses, those look fucking comfy as hell.
Radio Freedom.
They are not made the way you think they are.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, the manufacturing is not what they advertise.
oh dear. All right. Ah, fuck. All right, I gotta slow down for a little bit. Let me see. Load a map. That's where my power armor is. Gain access to the storage room. That's, alright, so we gotta go right here. What the fuck, dude? This guy's doing the sitting on the invisible bench trick.
Gosh, after a welcome this warm, who wouldn't want to just stay forever?
I love this.
For you. Acadia is only as
I love this fucking
we
thing,
take unnecessary risks,
I love those sarcastic
careless,
options.
and things can go bad. Fast. If there's a synth who needs a safe place, then we take them in. Let them live as a synth, without fear. You don't fit that description. That makes you an unnecessary risk. It's nothing personal. Minimizing our contact with outsiders is just practical.
You can relax. I'm not a threat.
Just don't cause any trouble.
Alright, well, now that he's done sitting on the invisible bench.
New guy, right? Look, I'm not anybody worth talking to. My head is killing me. Now's not a good time.
Sorry.
Oh, Cavazane's Fang is found at Labyrinthian this time around.
Mind wipe on you and see how it feels. Then get back to me, okay?
What do you mean?
Babe,
Yeah.
Mind wipe?
Oh, for fuck's
did you
sake.
hear me?
You're a
You
Sith on the run. You go
you
to
said,
school, get a new face, and they
sorry,
wipe
I'm
mine,
also
and
trying to
you
kill.
can't find you.
I'm also trying to
Only
listen to these.
somebody screwed mine up.
So no, what'd you say,
Now
baby?
just please.
I say, I said that. Where does this go? Nowhere in particular.
Good afternoon. You're tuned to Radio Freedom, broadcasting across the Commonwealth. Nothing to report.
The Cavazane's Fang, the knife you need for the alteration ritual spell,
Yep.
is at Labyrinthian this time for my playthrough.
Oh boy.
Nothing
Huh.
to report. Keep it it tuned here for updates.
And that's also.
Oh, don't worry. It's in that side dungeon off to the side. Not Shalador's Maze, but the other one, Lost Valkig or something.
I was gonna say that's also where Mordecai is.
I already got him.
Always out of way with machines.
I already collected his mask.
Well, yeah, because you probably that was probably one of the first things you did. That is the mage stuff.
Yeah, it was some of the first shit I did was the mage stuff.
There any machines you can't charm?
Was in fact the first quest line I completed.
Nice.
Oh.
I still think we need to once we get to the once you, me, and Andy all play, we should absolutely try the Uncle Mead, the Captain Mead stuff, because Captain Mead is a great fucking character. Or like you meet him after you escape from Helgen, and he's just sitting on the side of the road, and he's got a thick Scottish kind of accent, and he's like, I think he's a dark elf too. So he's like, oh yeah, your mum told me to come get you, aye. He's a great character. I love him. And depending on the dialogue option, he could actually be your dark elf uncle, even if you're a Nord. Which I thought was really cool.
Who and what? Morrowind?
No, Captain Mead is a mod character. And his quest line is really fucking hard. Yeah, alright, let's see how to get into the storage room. Oh wait, no, guess I don't get to do any of that. Fine. Yo, we found out about your fucking Doomsday shit.
I know you left some of your memories behind in an old submarine base. That you're worried the children of Adam will get to them.
You've been busy. I was hoping you were taking your time learning more about us.
I have been, and I don't like what I learned.
I suppose you have. Maybe this is an opportunity. I can't send any of my people without risking the children of Adam linking them back to Acadia. But you're new to the island.
Yes, and I'll be bringing more people in.
What are you planning, Dima?
Before I begin, how much do you know? Did you have any questions for me? About Far Harbor, the children of Adam, or my memories?
You left your memories behind? How does that work?
As a prototype synth, my raw data capacity is limited. I began using computer banks to expand, to give me room to ponder, see new things. I had to leave some of my earliest memories behind when I left the sub-base to the children of Adam. I thought they were safe.
Yeah, well, you're wrong.
You're wrong.
All I need to.
You're wrong.
My plan is simple.
You're wrong.
Pose as a
No.
No.
the children of
No. No.
in the old
I love that fucking accent. That's my favorite accent that you do. It makes me laugh every time.
I'll give you
That's one word in an accent.
I know, but it's still so funny to me.
It's not even that good an accent.
It's not going to
It's good enough for me, damn it.
Aww.
through a version of my own mental network. It'll consider you to be an intruder. I've loaded the program with some instructions I've recorded that will help guide you through it. I'm afraid it's difficult to explain without...
Definitely can tell I've been in Labyrinthian just now.
Oh boy.
Actually, I already have the program. I was thorough.
Well, I guess that just means I've picked the right person for the job. One more thing before you leave. Whatever you do, don't assault the children of Adam directly.
Fine, fine, fine. I won't directly attack the children of Adam, even though they're crazy cultists that worship nuclear power.
If we find anything suspicious in those memories of yours, we'll be back. Count on it.
Thank you, Nick. Thank you for reassuring me. Alright, give me a minute. I need to head back downstairs. Away!
Why do I feel so hot all of a sudden?
Because you are hot.
No, I feel hot. Like I'm having a hot flash.
Turns out Dima's earliest memories are in the hands of the children of Adam. He's afraid of what they're gonna find.
So, is that what those death projections were?
Probably the nitrates in the red wine I just drank.
He's worried the children of Adam will. Or is he?
And then on top of that, I had some V8 and red meat, so I have a lot of nitrates right now.
Mm-hmm.
Is there really something in them that's dangerous? Do you have a way in? Into his memories? Assuming you can get past the children of Adam, of course.
I got this program that Faraday and Dima wrote. It's supposed to help me access the memory banks.
Really? How would that work? When I was taking a peek in the computers he has here, Dima was hooked up to his chair. I was just tapping into it. I wonder if you'll need to, you know, connect to the old banks the way he does? Some kind of connection between your head and the computer.
Yeah, it wasn't Konaric.
And then Faraday's program will
Well, I can fast travel to the Shadow Stone and see what's up at Borohos.
I'm sorry, I'm making assumptions.
I can go knock out those other two dragon priests before I get the main quest line started.
That's like you just show up to Whiterun, and then that's like you show up to Whiterun. They're expecting some noob in furs, and you just show up in an elaborate mage's robe. Yes, I am here to help you, lowly people.
I'll get Dima's memories, and then we'll figure things out from there.
No?
Good luck.
No.
No.
You're dumb. No, I love you.
I love you too.
I'm just cranky because I'm hot.
Alright, yeah, I've already maxed out my strength, so I can't exactly do much. Yeah, let's go ahead and upgrade Dawn Meat. There we go. You're gonna... I really hope Valentine doesn't hate me for going to the Institute and selling all these people out. Oh, I'm evil.
All quiet, which is how we like it.
Oh, this is gonna be bad.
I just one-shotted a cave bear.
Nice.
This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth.
Alright, now let's
Keep it tuned here
armor up.
Man, fuck frostbite spiders.
Dad, those things are scary as fuck. I do not need giant spiders doing nothing like that.
Dude, I hear you.
Like, I come from Florida. Spiders are scary enough there. But to have them be fucking giant...
Yeah, no one needs no fucking giant fucking...
You know what I say to giant ass spiders? I'm sure you can already
Nope.
tell. Not just no, but no.
No.
What did you do? This is so funny. I love you.
No.
I don't know, maybe I'm just easy to please.
You are pretty easy to please. It's one of the things I like about you. Yeah, you're easy, all right.
Hi, Pot. Name's Tettle. Nah, I'm kidding. I love you, baby.
No, you don't. You're so mean.
Oh dear.
My boyfriend's so mean to me. Whatever am I going to do? Am I going to cook him into boyfriend stew?
Oh God. Okay, mental note. Get back on Graves' good side ASAP. Shouldn't be too hard.
Yeah, the winters out here in Colorado are harsh, and you gotta get your meat where you can find it.
I know you're not watching the stream, but I've got my face cam on and I'm just like, I need an adult. Oh my God. That might be the creepiest thing I've heard thus far.
Woo, fun. Well, for me.
Yeah. All right.
The stowaways keep pushing. One day I'll be gone on the high tide. Then where will they be?
Hey, America.
With proper tools, the things I can do.
Everyone's gonna be like, Blake, I think your boyfriend might be evil. And you're like, he's not evil, he just occasionally enters the dissociative state and commits atrocities.
Good to you?
Yes.
You know of anyone that could use some help?
Maybe ask Mitch at the last plank. Some people at the end of the docks might need help too.
And more than that, I do not want the corpses of wolves on this mountain either. Get off my mountain. Stupid,
Okay.
dirty wolf corpses.
Okay, so Mitch at the last plank and the dregs.
Hey.
Do.
Good day, sir.
I never met someone that did the captain's dance before.
I said good day.
A good day to you, sir. I said good day. That I love show.
That was that. You know, if you're doing, yeah, that was not a bad fake Scottish. Okay, actually, that was a pretty bad Scottish accent. But if you kept working on that, if you kept listening to Scottish people talk and trying to mimic that, you get it eventually. I promise you.
Yay! At least somebody has confidence in my ability to mimic people.
Of course, you might want to try to figure out what. I'm not sure how it is in Scotland, but down in Ireland, there's like, and the reason I think that they might be culturally similar is because they're all Gaels. They're all, or were originally Gaels and Gaelic-speaking people. Okay, not originally, but before England conquered them, they were Gaels and Gaelic-speaking people. And
What do you have?
Now that's what I like to hear. Ha!
yeah, that's why I think they might be sort of similarly culturally informed. But then the Scots are also informed by English imperialism and they've been in that sort of, let's call that an abusive relationship. They've been in that for a long, long time. So
yeah, no shit.
We're not going to hold a lot of the things that Scotland has done or is doing against them, because they're basically, I mean, it's basically an ethno-linguistic genocide. They're trying to. England has for a long time tried to sort of anglicize Scotland, and Scotland has for a long time resisted. And both have had varying degrees of success with this. So it's a long and shitty history of, yeah, it's an abusive relationship. I swear to God. And England is definitely the abusive partner.
Yeah.
across the Commonwealth.
No shit.
Nothing to report at the moment. Stay tuned for updates.
All right, let's go back to the Commonwealth. This ability is only available if you stay on the Institute's good side.
There we go. Sorry, babe. I missed what you said. What did you say, babe?
I was saying stream stuff. All right.
Oh.
Yep. Okay. Kitty. Hey, Kitty.
Yep.
All right. Now. Off to the
Anyway. Before I got into that whole fucking terrible spiel about why Scotland is so different from Ireland and why that's not a good thing. Well, actually, Scotland was also more Viking than Ireland ever was. So, there's that as well. But that was, I mean, the Saxons and the Vikings were not the Anglo-Normans. The Anglo-Normans were an entirely different, and are an entirely different beast. But we're gonna try not to be too fucking racist on a live stream.
Oh, please.
There are a lot of English people who don't agree with the way that minorities are treated by other Anglic and English speaking or native English speakers, other English people and native English speakers.
Ah, come on. Start blasting, come out, you Black to 10. And let's show them what for.
Well, yeah, that there is, believe me, I would love to get into some, actually, no, I don't really like fist fights, I'm not that kind of person. I'm not gonna boast to shit I don't like to be involved in, I'm not a fighter. I mean, if I think someone needs dealing with, I'm just as like to poison them and then do a taming of the shrew as not, so, you know.
What do you mean, do a taming of the shrew?
Oh, basically, it's like military-grade brainwashing torture.
Oh, God.
So, like, sleep deprivation, very arbitrary restriction of access to meals and bathroom facilities, just really just inhumane treatment in general. But, yeah.
7 p.m. here at Radio Freedom.
Sure you'll be fine.
Thank you, Director.
And of course, I'm boasting to something that I don't really do there as well.
Besides the one you're responsible for eliminating? Sorry, that was... I mean, we're fine with that. It's okay that happened. Anyway,
yeah, I don't actually do anything like that.
I take it you found something. Give me
like, oh, I'm such a badass. I'm like kidnapping people and turning them into mind slaves. Oh, no, I don't.
Dima is running things.
Synths giving themselves new designations.
I'm cool. I'm not that cool.
Manipulating others? This certainly sounds like something the SRB needs to look into. What else can you tell me?
Hello?
Whoa, fuck, that scared the shit out of
Strapyard or somebody else?
It's me.
Yay! Hi,
it was me, Dio!
Kono Dioda!
Oh, God.
Oh, please. Like you wouldn't enjoy watching JoJo. That is macho gay as fuck.
Trickier. It's a good thing you brought this to my
I'm not gay, but honestly, I can't really deny that it does have a lot of gay.
Dude, especially part 5. Holy shit.
They have a former courser helping them.
Spoiler,
but the center is not.
I'm still watching part 4, please.
This clearly.
But the center is not the gay, is it? I don't want it to be like the only thing going for the series. I mean, yes, fashion is a huge thing in the series, and fashion and style and being really poppy and flamboyant and beautiful and.
Sending in a courser isn't an option right now.
I mean, some of the characters maintain some degree of masculinity, but not all of them.
About recalibrating the relay and putting a team together.
Some of them are just straight up bougie bitch boys, like...
Like everybody in Part 5?
Like everybody in Part 5, yeah.
There's still the issue of this girl, Kasumi. She thinks she's a synth.
I can tell you that she's...
So why is everybody gay in Part 5? What did he go to the...
It's in
that
Italy.
one part of... Did he go to...
I have no record of an acid.
Seriously?
It's in Italy!
So everyone's gay? What the fuck?
I mean, everything's homoerotic.
I'm Italian, but...
I can't tell you more.
It's homoerotic, at
Verify
least.
that she's one of ours. Let me know, all right?
Okay.
What do you know about a synth?
I'm gonna explain to you why it's not.
I know that much.
Oh boy.
Why it's not actually erotic. It is tasteful and artistic and sacred. There is... Okay. Marble statues are like a holy thing. They're like in the ancient pagan Roman religion, they were marble statues and idols were like just because you made it to look like a god didn't make it any less like valuable or miraculous or whatever.
At least, not that I'm aware of.
It was still an effigy of the god, and it could still serve as like a conduit for their presence or whatever. So these statues are basically little minor relics of this pagan religion. And they have, even to the modern, more Christian Italian culture, they still have a lot of cultural value and meaning. Because a lot of their cultural archetypes are still based on these pagan gods and heroes, as are many Christian societies. And of course they also have saints and things, but and Christian history to base their culture on as well, but yeah, they still have like the art and the culture, and they appreciate it for what it is as art and culture. And there isn't necessarily an erotic component to it. And I mean, it's there are probably some statues that were commissioned to be more erotic. Like, I definitely see some of the more attractive statues of young men that are just like nondescript young men, or are young male depictions of male gods and heroes. And I think, well, that was probably commissioned by like a really rich gay dude.
I would say somebody was thirsty when they made that.
Someone was thirsty when they commissioned it, that's for sure.
I'm not even gonna ask.
Oh, we're talking about statues in the Roman pagan religion and their cultural significance to Italians today. As far as I know. I know that not all Italians value art either. It's not like, culture is not ubiquitous to every member of a language-speaking race.
The ones that don't are wrong.
I am personally in agreement with you on that. But again, not everyone in any culture values art, and this can be seen violently demonstrated on the art and relics in... Actually, the really fucked up thing is that the terrorists in Iraq and Syria, let's just call them that. I don't want to give them any more illustriousness or notoriety.
The rabid goat fuckers.
The rabid goat fuckers. Not the regular goat fuckers. They're not terrible. They're not great, but they're not terrible. But no, the rabid ones are bad. Oh my god, I'm so racist. Jesus Christ. Lord help me. I need patience, and I need non-judgment. Lord help me. Fucking...
What do you need more than anything?
Anyway, going back. Let's call them, or the iconoclasts. The iconoclasts in Iraq and Syria, who... The fucked up thing is that they claim to be destroying these beautiful cultural... Again, cultural artifacts from Babylon, Sumeria, and other sorts of Fertile Crescent civilizations. And they had... God, you know, Iraq used to be beautiful before America ruined it.
Yes, and I'm glad you recognize that it was America's fault.
Yeah, it kind of was. I mean, Ronald Reagan did end up sending the Taliban some weapons.
Heads up.
Well, no, I mean, Iraq was beautiful before we invaded in 2000 whatever. Iraq was recovering just fine from that. And then all of a sudden, we do this bullshit. I mean, don't get me wrong. Iraq is incredibly resource-rich. It's got some of the best farmland in that entire region. I'm not even kidding. They have coastline. Great. They have a good stretch of coastline that's all theirs. So warm water ports. And aquaponics, if they wanted it. Farmland, which is rare and valuable in that region. It's really, really something to have that. And they have oil. They have a shit ton of oil in Iraq.
They have oil, you say? Sounds like they need more freedom. That's the old joke.
No, I think Iraq needs more Iraqi culture and maybe not hardline Iraqi culture, because, you know, we want them to be open to trade with the outside world and to, you know, at least talking with us. But yeah, no,
Babe, I was
I'm
joking.
so angry. I'm so angry that we went in there and we... You know why? Saddam Hussein didn't even have weapons of mass destruction. We just went in there
He was not a good
and...
leader, but no, yeah, you're right.
I don't care if he wasn't a good leader. I don't give a shit if he wasn't a good leader. It wasn't for us to intervene on that. There are plenty of other people in the world who are not good leaders, and for whatever reason, we see fit not to intervene. So, I feel like maybe
Saudi
we should
Arabia cop.
Oh my God, Saudi Arabia. I have constant shifty side eyes on Saudi Arabia. Like, what are y'all up to at any given moment? I want to know all about you, y'all schedule, what y'all doing. How y'all doing, baby?
Okay.
What's up?
Words to describe Saudi Arabia. Second most corrupt country in the entire world.
What's the first? Is it China?
The U.S.
Korea, believe it or not.
Syria? Yeah. I would have thought, like, Venezuela, because, again, the U.S. keeps fucking interfering in with shit and pointing in puppet governments.
Venezuela is a mess. Straight up a mess.
Syria was pretty okay. Yeah, Syria was pretty bad, and Libya was like the pumping black heart of the fucking Mediterranean, Middle Eastern slave trade. So, no, not the Mediterranean. Is Libya on the Mediterranean? I'm American. I'm terrible at geography.
Bitch, same.
Yeah, Iraq and Iran need to be left the fuck alone by the United States, other than to trade with them, and maybe if there is a serious common threat, we could also talk about cooperating to quash that, but I really feel like the time for us to try to have relations with them, at least in the next few decades, is long past.
Yep.
We need to leave them be. And honestly, America's just been doing a whole bunch of stupid, aggressive, weird shit for a long time.
No shit.
Oh yeah. The
like,
Cold War,
and some of the worst of it. some of the worst of it has been done to Native Americans and the descendants of the slaves and other and African immigrants. So like, yeah, some of the worst of it has been done to Black Americans and Native Americans.
Synths definitely deserve
Yes,
to
my
be
people.
saved.
My fucking people.
Good to hear that. Very
Oh jeez.
Please make sure
Oh jeez. Are you actually recognized Indian? Are you?
I'm recognized as Seminole. So yeah.
He never stops to think of himself. Sometimes I worry.
What's Seminole? What does that
Seminole
mean?
is the tribe in Florida.
His equipment is all
So.
Oh shit. Okay, so yeah, your people. Okay, yeah, your people.
So
Yeah,
you are,
dude.
So you are
Well,
Florida, man.
I'm North Atlantic, identifying culturally as diaspora Irish. Well, I mean, really,
Seems like he's lucky to have you help.
Thank you. That's very kind.
I'm English, but I'm how do I put this? I'm a Galophile. I'm a Galophile.
Huh.
Which doesn't really make me better than other English people. I'm still very English, and it's terrible. I still want to rule the world, and I still want to rule the world, and you know, actually, they do have some Irish. It's just I'm way more English and just North. How do I explain this? I'm so many different things that it's really just easier to call me European North Atlantic.
If you're determined to help, there is something you could do. It's likely somewhat dangerous.
Does that make sense to you?
If you'd rather not.
North Atlantic European?
Yeah.
That's me.
Yeah, that makes. I know what is it.
The boat never finished the trip.
I know. I
And contrary to, sorry, dude, go ahead.
Actually, I'm done. You go ahead.
Is that the boat wrecked southwest of here. So
No, you!
does this sound like something you
Girls,
I
you're
said
both
what I
free.
wanted to say. I was just saying I understood what you said.
What happened to the
Ah, okay. I feel like I've been talking over you a lot, and I wanted to give you a chance to speak because I was like, I'm trying not to talk over people so much. But fucking yeah.
Train of thought, didn't I?
I'm very much mixed European, Atlantic coast, North Sea coast, sort of.
Meanwhile, I'm just Asian.
Welcome to the club, dude. I mean, hey, a long time ago, all our ancestors worshipped snakes. How's that for a fucking common link?
Nah.
I wanted to see.
I doubt it, but at the same time, I don't get it.
Acadia is a safe haven for synths.
No, dude, I'm serious. Like, okay, so the Celts actually, rather I should say the Indo-Europeans originally come from the East.
My job
Right.
is to make sure they all remain safe.
Yeah, so...
Well, then again, if you go far back enough, you just Africa.
Yeah, you go far back enough and everyone's Africa. Everyone was black at one time.
Tell that to white nationalists. Watch them read. That's one of my favorite things in the world.
Yeah, your great granddaddy was black. How about that?
This is.
I'd like to help you. Is there anything I
Catch these hands, fucking bitch.
This is.
If you're serious about
Yeah, see Hal in front of me, I'll break your arm.
We've got a situation I need someone to look into.
Knowledge is.
You've had some
I can already tell you right now, it's probably making Adolf Hitler roll around in his grave in rage.
I mean, he was already raging pretty bad. Like, I remember reading
Definitely.
somewhere that like he was dating his cousin near the start of his like descent into darkness, and when he found out that his cousin was actually
He
of
was
Jewish.
already insane, you idiot.
No, he was when he found out that his cousin was of Jewish heritage. He had her killed. So yeah.
There's been no sign of him.
He was
What
already
the
gone
fuck?
mad.
Jesus Christ! Okay, I have Jewish cousins, and that's part of what keeps me from being an avowed racist.
He's the one who meets the new arrivals and gets them started on the
See, I'm fine with being like a normal baseline, oh, Greg's kind of racist.
cooperate.
Like, I get it. I'm racist. I try not. I don't want to be put. How do I put this?
As much help as I can give you for now.
I ain't gonna break the fucking law. I absolutely believe in non-discrimination law. That's an economic necessity for a lot of people.
Good boy.
But, I mean...
The way I see it, I just prefer to judge people by the content of the character rather than the color of their skin.
Absolutely. Of course, you have... We all form, I think, certain prejudices, and to an extent, someone must prove themselves against those prejudices.
Exactly. Besides, you can't completely eliminate biases. It's just not going to happen.
Nope. Sadly, it's well, maybe someday in the far distant future, and with great care and probably some genetic engineering, we'll get to that point. But it's a long way off. Don't worry about it.
Way off and rather difficult to pull off. Anyways.
Yep.
All day, all across the Commonwealth.
Absolutely.
Nothing new to report. Keep it tuned here for Minutemen.
There we go.
Well, I mean, we're already doing some gene editing stuff with our babies, which some people find ethically questionable, but I personally don't, because why would you not want a genetically perfect baby? Like,
these are the same people who like believe in nothing but all natural, and they're the ones leading the fucking anti-vax movement. So as far as I'm concerned, they can go fuck themselves.
Who? The people who believe in gene?
The people who don't like the
really
gene stuff.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's stupid. Dude, gene editing would be great. We could make ourselves immune to basically every disease on Earth. We could fucking... Oh my god, I mean, it would take some trial and error. And god, I actually, you know, considering the human cost of that kind of trial and error, maybe we don't want to be too avid about advancing this science too quickly.
No,
not just
I mean, there are going to be psychopaths who do it anyway, but let's let them be the psychopaths who do it anyway, and...
Finally, I get to kill something after an hour! Jesus!
Speaking of psychopaths...
Nah, it's just because I've been trying to... I've just been walking around and talking to people for, like, this entire stream. Now I finally get to start shooting wolves, at least.
Kill.
Yeah, go shoot some wolves.
I mean...
That's not sociopathic behavior.
I mean, they were coming to attack me. They were going to attack my doggy.
Dude, I'm just fucking with you. I'm fucking with you!
I know. I'm getting into character. Like, they were attacking my doggy. You wouldn't want them to attack my doggy. Granted, the dog was covered at head to toe in like steel armor, but still.
2 a.m. here at Radio Freedom.
I mean, if I don't get to kill anything, what's the point of walking around in this power armor? Other than to just be a badass, of course.
Soon I shall have the the conjuration ritual spell.
Oh, hello! Legendary Feral Wolf. And... Ooh! A steadfast...
Are they implying that there are wolves that are not feral in this universe? Because I'm pretty sure, like, all wolves are feral.
Oh yeah, I forgot to give Nick ammo for his sniper rifle.
Almost like ammo?
Yeah, Nick, come here.
Do something for you?
Come here.
I'm making skeletons.
Okay.
Alright, hold up.
Look alive. There's something you need?
Alright, what do we got? Silver Sniper. Alright, so that uses .50 rounds. 50 caliber, yes. There we go. Now you should be able to equip your sniper rifle. There we go. Now my boy is packed in heat.
I'm your boy.
Oh, hi. He's... Nice job, Nick. You managed to kill the feral wolf.
The Fallout is this again? Fallout 4?
Fallout 4. Yeah, I'm not touching Fallout 76 until they like do some major fixes.
Yeah, I heard it's just one massive train wreck, that game.
Yeah, they fooled everybody with the country music, right, and then decided to, you know, not follow through. They're like, alright, we got the rights to this country music. Now what? I'm like, what do you mean, now what?
You know, I actually remember that song. Before it was memed out by Fallout.
That's a good. It's a good track.
Well, you want to know how I learned of this track?
How? Or rather, where?
You need it? The bait shop's got it.
I need to talk to you about our missing synth.
Yeah? Well, it's not something I talk about with outsiders.
Oh yeah, don't mind me. I just have a small army of skeletons.
I'm working with Chase. She told me.
Oh my, look at all them. That's beautiful.
Believe you. Keep it down, all right?
Hey, Phil.
Private information. I know the synth you're talking about. He's a younger guy, maybe early 20s with white hair. Goes by the name Derek.
I think I lost connection for a bit.
He showed up way
Uh-oh.
later than he was supposed to.
Hello?
Thought a courser was on his tail, so
I said I have a small army of skeletons.
the guy was a wreck. He was scared shitless.
Okay, you said something about skeletons. Did you catch what I said, though?
You got disconnected for a minute.
Ran off into the fog.
Well, as I was saying,
Saw him.
Studio Ghibli film, learned of that song.
Oh yeah.
Can you tell me anything else?
Cool.
More information than that if I'm gonna find
I didn't hear that. A second time I didn't hear that. Through
You
no
said-
fault of my own.
He said he first heard it through a Studio Ghibli film.
Relax. I'll take care of this.
Sorry. My nerves are...
Oh yeah, okay.
Look,
Yeah.
if you're really going after that synth, I'm pretty sure he took
Yeah.
the road south out of town. Maybe you could head that way. Just be careful out there. And thanks. There aren't many who'd go
In my
out
new
far
place,
without a synth,
the
especially
connection
if you don't even know.
still sucks.
Feel like shit.
Wait, is it Take Me Home?
Yep.
Country road to the place
Copyright
I
strike.
belong.
Dude, you're breaking up.
West Virginia.
No, that's you, Scrapyard.
Mountain Mama.
'Cause I can hear.
Take me home. Country road.
And demonetized. All right. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream here. I want to thank everybody for watching, and thank you, Scrapyard, for showing in. I want to bring in a little bit more conversation. All right. So tomorrow, the moment I know my boyfriend's been waiting for, I'm finally gonna get into Magic: The Gathering by playing Magic. Magic: The Gathering.
Duels.
Duels. Yes. Okay. So yeah, everybody, look forward to that, and we shall see you next time. Bye.